Pemirsa, Anda masih bersama kami di Bangga Magelang, ruang rembuknya Wong Magelang. Ini masih dengan Laura, gadis asal Meksiko yang suka sekali dengan traveling. Dan salah satunya pengalaman dia ketika travel di Indonesia. So Laura, what do you think about Indonesian people?
I think Indonesian people are very happy people. Welcoming. People were very nice and welcoming. But also, for example, you, of course, being Indonesian.
Oh, thank you. I'm not a good representative, but thank you.
Even though we could not spend a lot of time together physically due to your work and my schedule, you introduced me to one of your friends, Hasna, and she met us when we arrived to Jakarta, took us to the food market. It was the last day of the Chinese New Year. So for me, it was really a memorable day because we ate all these street food, but also there was a lot of Chinese decoration, and because I lived in China, it was very special for me to see that. And I think also you are very Indonesians are very open-minded. I think it has to do, I guess, with your culture. For example, in Jakarta, you have Chinese temple and you have a mosque and you have a church. So I think that talks a lot about all your different religions coexist together in a country, and that is great. I think people are very welcoming and honest as well. At least in my experience, very briefly, I just mentioned like I forgot my GoPro in one of the temples. And after 1 hour, I remember it. So the car went back. I looked for it. I could not find it. I was very sad. And later, I asked people around, no one saw it, but when we were about to leave, someone comes running and talks to my driver and said that they found the camera. So the guard came later and gave me my GoPro back, and that was...
Oh my God. It's like after you praying that happened.
Yeah. I went to the temple because I was still in one temple. So I went inside to look for it, and then I was in the temple and I was praying. I think I prayed to Buddha. It was Buddha there, and I was like, Buddha, well, if someone takes my camera, well, I hope they have happy times with it, but if you can give it back. It's all the pictures that I had there.
Okay, so, of course. That's a memory, a lot of memories with during your visit, a lot of places, and then your friend as well.
Yeah, I think Indonesia was a great place. I was going to go back actually to Bali, but then it was in late March when the borders were closed.
True.
In Australia, because I was in Australia, and I was going to go back to Bali, but then my family was come back to Mexico because you're going to get stuck there.
Yeah.
So
true.
Back to Mexico. But I will definitely go back. I didn't explore too much Bali. I was mainly in Ubud because we were going to go to the beaches and but I just wanted to stay longer in Ubud because it was a very nice place. I went to the monkey temple there. No, it's not a temple, a monkey forest.
Yeah.
So yeah, there were a lot of monkeys there. Of course, I have my pictures with them, and one of them almost stole something from me. So
exactly.
You have to be careful with the monkeys.
Yeah, you need to be careful, of course. But that mountain is so beautiful, like so natural, right? They keep how natural the mountain. That's what I like about that mountain as well.
Yeah, I went to the rice terraces. And it was also really beautiful. I went for the sunrise as well. So sunrise.
Sunrise, right?
Yeah, I got used to sunrise time there. I went to the palace. It's a temple that is in next to the water. That is very famous. You see that in all the pictures of Indonesia. And I think I really recommend that people go in the boat because once you go in the boat, it's a different experience, and you can see closely the architecture. So and that day I went inside a service there is a temple, right? Not in the water, the one that is here.
Yep.
People were praying, and they invited me inside, and I was so happy because I really wanted to experience that. So this woman, they put that rice. They showed me how to put the rice here, and I could not really pray much because I don't speak the language, but I was there, and they were telling me what to do.
Wow, that's beautiful! You got that experience.
Yeah, that was one of also my best moments in Indonesia because I really like to be with
Okay.
local people and experience the culture, and religion is so important. So yeah, that was really good.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So I
Oh, so,
also went. The last
okay.
temple I went before leaving was the one that it's on the
Mm-hmm.
sea. That there is
Ah.
like it's a little island,
Mm-mm,
and you
mm-mm.
have to
Little island, and
cross.
then yep. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
went there.
forgot the name. Yeah, maybe it's Tanah
Yeah.
Lot if I'm not mistaken.
So it was also,
Mm-hmm.
I really think Indonesia has so many things to see. And that's related actually to something, my area of research is
Mm-hmm.
intangible cultural heritage.
Mm-hmm. I
And I
remember
want
that.
to, and I'm going to go for my PhD and
Mm-hmm.
research
Mm-hmm.
on that. And I want to create a VR environment where people
Mm-mm.
can
Mm-mm.
share their culture. Intangible
Mm-hmm.
cultural heritage is like dances, all these
True.
traditions, right?
True.
Not tangible is the temples and the
Mm-hmm.
objects, but intangible is
Mm-hmm.
the traditions and the way that people create things like techniques, and I want
True.
to
True.
do that. And I think, for example, Indonesia has so many things to offer in that way, right? Where
Okay.
you
We
can
would be happy to
things.
have you.
Yeah, that would be great. So I will. I can also send you later a picture
Sure.
because I got this very beautiful
Mm-hmm.
handmade
Mm-hmm.
painting that they make
Mm.
with a lot of
Mm-hmm.
dots.
Mm-mm.
I got
Mm-mm.
this in Yogyakarta, of
Mm.
Borobudur, and
Okay.
yeah, it's very beautiful. So that is actually intangible cultural heritage that becomes tangible, of course, because we have
Yes, yes, yeah,
paintings.
yeah,
I want to
true.
frame it, but because of coronavirus, I was not able to go to the stores to frame it. I think I will take it when I go for my master, for my PhD. Planning to go to Australia. I will take it because it's very practical. You just fold it down. It's a
Yes,
very small
yes,
envelope.
true, true,
So
true.
I'll take it and I frame it and I will have it in my room in Australia.
Oh, that would be beautiful. And Laura, what the you said about the best moment in Bali, right? Or there is another unforgettable moment during your visit in Indonesia. The best one.
Yeah, I think when I made the rings with
Mm-hmm.
Andres, it was a very special experience because I have never made any jewelry, and we both made our rings, and
Together,
because you
right?
make it like they give you the piece of
Exactly.
silver.
And there is a name, like not really a name, or maybe the character inside. I forgot. You told me about the
Yeah,
name or something like that,
inside.
right?
So
Yeah. Uh-uh.
so they
Uh-uh.
give you a tool
Mhm.
to make that. So this is
Mhm.
part
Mhm.
that I wanted to put, but inside
Mhm.
they send it. This was made
Okay.
with a special tool. So I wrote Indonesia, and the day I met Andres, that was the 27th of January,
Ah,
and then
okay.
we wrote L and A, Laura and Andres, because well, we had a little
Oh.
romance there. So yeah, it was like I found love there.
Yeah.
Although now we're just friends because we are in different countries, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I keep my ring, and it reminds me of my friend and of
That's a
Indonesia and of
because
me.
of a beautiful moment, right? You keep the
Yeah,
beautiful moment.
it was great. I think if you get to do something that you can take forever and you share it, I think sharing things with people is great. And I
True,
think that's
true.
why one of my most special moments. Also, the cooking class was really nice, and the volcanoes. It's hard to choose one, I think.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of things that make memorable for you. And then you told me about you find a love in Indonesia. Would you describe maybe 3 words about Indonesia? Maybe love?
Okay. Love, adventure, and culture.
Oh, that's beautiful. Love, adventure, and culture. That's Laura. Thank you so much, dear. We will be happy to have you if you come back again here. I would be happy to welcome you. Please let me know. And then thank you so much for a beautiful conversation today. The last one, what will you say about 2 people who hear our conversation? The last one. About Indonesia or maybe about everything.
About about my trip or about my
Mm-hmm.
life or about
About your experience in Indonesia. Maybe if someone outside want to come, maybe they should prepare, or maybe what do you think about Indonesia? The last one.
I think I would tell them that
Mm-mm.
if they open their heart
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
and see, they can find a lot of beauty in,
Mm-hmm.
and that they should come prepared if
Mm-hmm.
possible. I mean, you
Mm-hmm.
can
Mm-hmm.
actually not. I mean, you should research a little, but you
Mm-hmm.
cannot improvise a lot. I improvised time that I improvised a trip. I always go with a very tight schedule. Place I want to go, and because of
True. True.
coronavirus, I had to be
Mm-hmm.
changing my plans. And because I
Mm-hmm.
met Andres and we
Mm-mm.
decided to travel together. He actually
Mm-mm.
was going to go to Thailand, and
Ah,
then he last minute, because of coronavirus, that Thailand
true.
had a lot of coronavirus, so he
Mm-hmm.
decided to come back to
To come
Indonesia and
back,
travel with
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
So I think I would say, yeah, go with the flow. I think Indonesia is a place to keep be open to new
Mm-hmm.
experiences and be open to finding new things, because each city has a lot of things to see and come with a lot of time.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much for today, and we will continue to talk again after this.
of course. Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
can
and
come
have
to
a good
talk.
day. Send my greetings to Andreas, to your family, to all of Mexican people, if you met them.
Of course, I will tell them,
Oh,
and my family sends their regards. And
thank
well,
you.
terima kasih.
Terima kasih, you remember that.
Yeah, terima kasih.
Makasih.
Yeah, you should remember now. Before you go to Indonesia, learn terima kasih or
Mm-hmm.
makasih.
Yes.
People love when you speak the language.
Exactly. That's the key word of Indonesian language. Thanks,
Yeah,
Laura. Ya.
absolutely,
Tadi
absolutely.
Laura menceritakan bagaimana pengalaman dan juga bagaimana antusiasnya dia ketika berada di Indonesia. Dia bertemu teman baru dan dia juga menemukan cinta. Dia mengemukakan Indonesia adalah tempat untuk menemukan cinta, adventure, dan juga tentang budaya atau culture. Begitu indahnya pengalaman yang dilalui Laura ketika di Indonesia. Bagaimana dengan Anda? Apakah Anda cukup mencintai negara Anda sendiri? Bagaimana Anda melihat Indonesia saat ini? Saya Putri Ramadhani, sampai jumpa. Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I made some mistakes in that way. I think I should have prepared more.
No. That's all perfect. It's okay. No worries. Oh, I miss you when I see you.
Oh, me too. I miss you, and you look so beautiful.
Thank you. You too. So, how's your day? Like, after you graduate, official? I'm not
Ah,
sure. That's not really officially graduation, right? You told me before.
no, we didn't have. It was more like it was. They ask us for some pictures for the
Okay.
received.
Mm-hmm. How about the scholarship and etc.? So
The
after,
scholarship. What?
yeah, after you finish the study, and then the scholarship is also end or something like that, because you need
Ah,
to
yeah. So
go
actually,
back because your stuff is still in Shanghai, something like that.
yeah. So for the scholarship, we were because they're very more. I think they
Mm-hmm.
beginning. So I actually got the last month. Like the
Mm-hmm.
last month that we got was March,
Mm-hmm.
and they paid us everything, so that's good. And I
Yeah.
mean, if you ask them, they send you your diploma. But I don't want to ask them to do that, because if it gets lost, they
True,
don't. The
true.
school is not responsible, and I prefer just to go back because my
Yeah,
computer
yeah.
and all my things are there. And the thing in Mexico, with the borders, they can steal some stuff, and I just prefer to go myself. When
True,
I'm in
true,
Australia, I
true.
might do it because I trust more Australians. But yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
will meet Andreas again in Australia then.
Well, right now he is in Peru because he had to go. His visa was expiring also, so he is planning to go back to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
But we will. I don't know. I think we will meet, but maybe not. Not for a long time, because his visa, the job he's applying, has to be in another part of the country that it's not Melbourne.
I see.
So maybe we meet, but I don't know if we can actually really have a very meet each other very often, because we are going to be different parts of Australia. And well, this is actually off the record, but yeah, I got admission to Melbourne and scholarship, so I'm gonna go there.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah,
So
I
when
got
will you
that.
go to Melbourne?
Well, if I can in March, but it depends on courses. So now I have to get my visa, and that's what I'm keeping it at least of the record until I have my visa. I think I'm more official, but I think I will get it. I mean, because I got a scholarship, and it's like the Chinese scholarship, so everything is paid. So I think I should not have a problem getting my visa arranged. But I told Professor Shao, because he gave me my recommendation letter, and then he told people in his research group. I feel like everyone knows now, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like my sister doesn't know.
But how about your supervisor? You don't ask your supervisor?
Yeah. So my supervisor and Professor Shao, because they ask you for two letters. So the two of them gave me the letters. I don't know if my supervisor told anyone else, but I know Shao, because Daria, she told me. It's Daria, right?
Yeah. Daria is under
From Mongolia.
supervising. Yeah, under supervising.
She sent me a message like, "Oh, congratulations on your new career in Melbourne," and I'm like, "Oh my god, how do you know?" So yeah, I'm excited. I let you know. Of course, I would have from Melbourne. It would be easier for me to go back to Indonesia. If you ever wanna come, I will be happy also to take you around. I'm very excited, yeah, about this opportunity.
Oh, I'm so excited for you too. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, so let's see what happens with my life. I hope to find a nice guy as well. I need a boyfriend.
Amen. You deserve better. We deserve better.
Yeah, you are so beautiful and pretty and smart. I think you should have a lot of guys thinking about it.
Me? You think that?
I think so. But I think you're picky. You want a very nice guy. Like,
Oh, I miss you. Really.
me too. I
Thank
miss
you so
you.
much for today.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Actually, I feel a little unprofessional. I should have prepared better, but because I was trying to like see put all these books here.
This is your workplace.
What?
Your workroom.
This is my workplace. Yeah, because in my house, my family is outside, and I didn't want them to be talking.
Okay.
So I decided to do it here, but I was going to do it in my laptop, but I realized the quality of the camera was not good. So I thought maybe I should use my phone, and the phone has a wider angle, so I had to clean more. And so that's why I actually was going to send you the pictures to ask you for the name of the food, but I forgot. But I think it's fine, right? You can
it's fine.
show.
It's totally fine. We can show a lot of things. You explore a lot of things today. Thank you so much for your help, Laura. We will still keep in touch until this air. It will be aired next Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I will.
Sure. So
actually, we can see on 3 platforms. The first one is on television, in local television Indonesia. Of course, you cannot see that. And then the second one is an application. We call it GPM stream. It's an application on the phone. You can download it, and then you can see, and then you can choose one of the television that will show this talk show. And then the third one is by YouTube. So I will share the link of YouTube as I send you the example, something like that.
Yeah, I think YouTube would be the easiest for me. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Laura. And then
you're welcome.
This is night of you there. So
yeah, but now I'm awake.
Yeah, I know.
Because in the morning I'm not a morning person, so I was happy when you said night. I was like, okay, I will be more awake. And yeah, that was great. So I hope I hope I spoke okay. And sorry, I said cancer children. I should have.
No, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's okay. It's totally
Yeah.
fine. We have a lot of experience today. Like, I mean, the viewers, the Indonesian viewers, they would like to know how people think about Indonesia, how a foreigner think about Indonesia. So that would be great, I think.
Okay. So you have covered everything. You don't need me to repeat any part or anything. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And then
Okay.
you recommend some people who have been here as well. We will be happy to invite them maybe in the next following week. And then
Yeah, sure.
I will ask you about to contact them.
I know several people. The top of mind is my Dutch friend that we actually start to follow each other, Eva, and she also had a lot in Indonesia. She loved it. She stayed. She extended her visa and everything. Andres, of course, he was there. I told you he came back, and he knows you. At first, I didn't want him, but then I thought like. He's okay. He's a nice person. So yeah. And I have an Indian friend, but he lives in Indonesia. He's working there. I don't know if you want the point of view of someone working as an expat there.
Yeah.
He's really nice as well, and he has been in Indonesia, I think, for more than a year now, and he's living there through the lockdown.
He's still in Jakarta, right?
Yeah. So I know these three are my closest friends that I met in Indonesia, and then I can check other people that I met, French.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you
I
so
will.
much. Thank you so much. And
There is one.
after this, maybe we need to collect some videos and photo. I'm not sure about the Google Drive why it doesn't work well.
Ah,
Yeah.
how it works? I think maybe because I have not uploaded anything, but I will.
Okay, sure. Let
I
me
will
know then. Let me know then.
thing. I will send you videos of all the things of the food. You can put the food and name on letters. So names.
Of course. Thanks, Laura. I do apologize if there is something that you don't mind when during our conversation. But I hope you enjoy our conversation.
No, I was great. It was great. I was great. Sorry that I dropped my thing.
No, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Okay.
But we will keep in touch after this.
Sure. Okay. Mwah. Take care and
You too.
all the people in the television.
And happy.
You too, dear. Stay safe and to Hasna and all the people that work with you. Thanks for inviting me.
Sure. I will tell them. Bye.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. See you.
Terima kasih. See you. Bye.